Hi guys, coming into you this afternoon from a lovely town in Puglia in Italy called Ostuni, and just sitting at the apartment here and thought I'd make a video in relation to mainly concerning why it's a crazy idea or thought to ever think that you could take the narcissist back or to ever accept a hoover. And where I'm coming from on this is reflecting back on the relationship itself with the narcissist. You know, they caused us a lot of pain. A lot of the time we were in pain. The games they play, the triangulations, the mini discards, the gaslighting so we're not sure of ourselves, the loss of ourselves, the controlling of our emotions, the chaos they cause with our other relationships, the whole accumulative effect of that, and then the awful, cruel ending, whether we leave them or they leave us, the discard, the cruelty, the sheer cruelty that they perpetuate upon us, the elevation they get from causing the pain, the ghosting of us, the silent treatments. Okay, so we get the picture. All this that was mingled into the pleasure that kept us hooked, the drug, and then they're gone, and then we don't hear from them again for a while, and then they come back. They actually come back. They have the audacity to come back because they feel entitled, they feel they own us, they feel they can. They feel we belong to them. They own us. I mean, how crazy is that? Then they try and gaslight us again, and we begin to think. We begin to think and even imagine going back to them. That in itself is deluded. It's as deluded as the narcissist is. It's an illusion, a delusion they bring about within us. Why would someone who is of this nature, like the scorpion on the back of the frog, saying, "Why did you sting me?" the frog says to the scorpion as he gave him a lift across the river. And the scorpion says, "Because it's my nature." The scorpion is not going to change into a frog, and a frog is not going to change into a scorpion. If the narcissist comes back and is looking for another ride on our back across the river, he will give us a deadly sting before we get to the other side to make sure that this time the sting goes in and finishes us off. Now, I know that they're amazing at the gaslighting, and if we've missed them and haven't fully healed and they come back and they love bomb us again really well, they can do this if they have a long-term agenda. And now their long-term can be a year or 2 years, or as long as it takes to get whatever they've come back for. And the way they actually do this, you kind of wonder, well, how can they actually come back after all they've said and done to me, and the terrible things that they said I was, and the ultimatums that they would never come back to me, that I was the dirt on their shoe that wasn't even worthy to be on their shoe. How then can they come back and love bomb me? How can they satisfy that in their own minds and make that turnaround? The reason they can do this is 3 or 4-fold or 5-fold. One is it hasn't worked out with the person they went off to be with, who they thought was going to make their lives so much better, who they thought was jumping up in the world from you. The other is that you're not the only option. That narcissists see life as full of opportunities for them, and people are opportunities for them, and they don't just close themselves off when they see one opportunity, because in their mind opportunities are everywhere and they must always look for opportunities. So you may be one of 3 opportunities that they have at the moment, and you just may at this moment in time appear to be the best opportunity or the best option. Never be an option in somebody's life. An option that can be changed. We have to be who we are, the prize in somebody's life. They should be able to see the beauty in us. They have no business being with us at all. They are so unworthy of someone who is loyal, full of love, who can sustain growth in a relationship and achieve the most beautiful things in the world. The narcissist is there to destroy that. The narcissist is there to reap your harvest. Hey guys, the Italian motorbikes go by there. Oh, it's wonderful just to partake in another part of the world, another part of life. Anyway, getting back to the point, the way they actually can come back to us and sustain, the love bombing a second time round after a hoover, is that they do have other options. We are the best option at this moment in time. And the way that they can maintain their calm, and they actually make an agenda out of this. They're not going to show us the bad side when they come back to love bomb after the hoover. They want that all obliterated and gaslit from our minds. So any of the bad stuff will be taken out on other people. Maybe the old, or a couple of old supplies, or family, or just strangers they meet in the street. For a time period, they will be our ideal lovers, partners, friends again. And they're very, very, they're very, how can I say, they're very controlled about that. They're very patient. They strategize everything. They have an agenda that they want to get us back for a period of time, and they want to get what they've come back for from us. So they will be controlled in that time. You may not even see any of the rages. They may not even triangulate. They may just do a tiny little tasty bit of it if we're getting out of line after a month or 2 of them being back with us. But they'll do their very best to show that we made the right decision by accepting them after a hoover, until the devaluation comes in, until they're ready to extract from us whatever it is they came back for. And that can be social standing, money, property, just to come back to destroy us, to prove, to inflate their ego again, and to really prove how powerful and in control and wonderful they are, and that they're, if they didn't manage to obliterate us, cause us to commit suicide, destroy us, leave us penniless the first time, and they actually saw us succeeding and getting on with their lives, and this is offending their ego or offending their sense of omnipotence or grandiosity, they'll come back to slap us down and to make very sure we know exactly who we are, and so that they can feel on top of the world about themselves, and give us the punishment we deserve for daring to want to escape from the prison they have us in, the mind prison, the mind control they have over us. So I hope, guys, if anybody is contemplating that a scorpion can change into a frog, it's not possible. If they're a narcissist, it's not possible. And anyone with any decency who leaves you on very, very bad terms, or who cruelly rejects you at the end of a relationship, would be too ashamed to come back and ask you for a second chance if it ended that badly. It's no bother to the narcissist. It's no bother at all. So anyway, guys, I hope this helps. Have a lovely day. I'm going to go out now when the sun isn't so strong and go for a little wander around. Thinking of you all, and be home soon and talk again soon. Take care. Don't go back to the narcissist. Bye, guys.